You have two people very romantically interested in you. There's somebody who has been around for like more time and somebody who's like a newer person. They are both in your energy right now. This isn't like a no context situation, and you're not in relationship with either of the people. And so right now, like you were not expecting this to happen. I see like the Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Four of Cups. Like, I think that both of them are kind of coming towards you more romantically than you expected, and it's confusing you. You're really not sure what to do, and you're kind of feeling like caught off guard and kind of like you don't really want to have to make a decision because you don't want to make the wrong decision with the Eight of Crystals. And you know that ultimately you want to get to a place with the Four of Wands where you're in like a divine counterpart, beautiful connection. You don't want anybody to get hurt with the Five of Crystals, but yeah, you're almost like, oh my gosh, how is it that now there's two people that are both like interested in me, and what do I do? I'm going to talk about them as kind of like the first person and the second person, or the new person. So the first person is definitely the person that you've known for longer and has been in your life for like a longer period of time, and then the second person is more like a newer energy coming in. I was getting the song The Reason by Hoobastank, and it's interesting because it seems like with the first person, you don't even really know this, I don't think, but you are kind of the reason that they are like trying to evolve. You motivate them in so many ways that you don't even realize. Like, they are trying to like change their life, and that doesn't mean that you have to stick around for them. Like, they should self-motivate, but there's like a really big reason that they feel like inspired to become like the person that they are trying to become, because they want to have a better connection with you. And then with the second person, it's like the line, I'm not a perfect person. I feel like you know that you're not perfect, but you almost feel like you have to be perfect with the first person sometimes. And it's like the second person sees you for your full self, and you don't feel like you have to be as perfect. Like, there's a little bit of like a relaxation that happens there. So I'm seeing with the first person, the two of you came out as the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This looks like it could be a really, really good pair. And like, I do see positives for both connections, so I'm going to walk you through that. But I see the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands for the first situation. And then for the second person, I see the Queen of Cups, the Self card, and then the King of Crystals. It seems like in this connection, it's almost like the fact that these two people are different is a positive. In some ways, it almost feels like the fact that these two people are like Queen and King of both the wands, it seems like that sometimes creates challenges and tension for those two people. And I'm just getting like more of like a fiery sense, like heat and like, yeah, heatedness. Maybe somebody gets described as a hothead even sometimes in the first connection with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. And over here, it just feels like, it doesn't feel cold like icy. It feels more like cooled down. It feels like getting into like the ocean when it's cool, or like a pool when it's like a hot day and you like get into that and you're like, oh, okay. Like, that's what it feels like over here. I want to dig in deeper for you about each of these two possible connections, so I'll do that in parts 2 and 3 respectively, but I do also have some initials for this reading. I will say the initials are more like a bonus this time. A lot of times I'm really strict about initials, and I'm like, you have to have these initials in this reading. This is more of a bonus, but I am getting DERM LCH, and the fact that DERM also spells derm, like maybe there's something about like, have you been thinking about that you need to like go to a dermatologist, or something about someone's skin coming through? So I feel like that's its own additional sign or synchronicity, and that almost feels more important than the initials. But let me know how that resonates for you, and I'll meet you at part 2.